Okay, today, just before 3 o'clock, we received a call of an explosion in the area. Our first arriving crews found the house completely flattened and the victim outside. The victim was treated by Alina and transported down to Hennepin County Medical Center's burn unit in serious condition. As you can probably see, the house next door, also the fire extended to that house and it sustained significant damage. We've had 4 other fire departments come in here and help us. The investigation is underway now with Centerpoint, the Minneapolis County Fire Investigation Team, and the State Fire Marshal's Office. So it's the very beginning stages, so I'm not going to speculate to what happened. It'll take quite some time to determine that, but basically, like I say, the house in question exploded and the fire extended to the house to the east.
Just one house?
Correct. The house on the east sustained significant fire damage. The house to the west, the explosion blew in the windows and other things, but the fire did not extend to the house to the west. So basically there was 2 houses that were sustained damage. One obviously significant, and the other, like I say, blew out the windows.
When you pull up to a scene like this and you see this damage, and I know this is your career and what you guys do, but what is your reaction?
Well, this is significant. I mean, fire departments on a regular basis go on a call where there's a one-room fire or whatever, you put out the fire and it's pretty routine. This is significant. When you have a house completely flattened like this is a significant event, and obviously we jumped on it and to try to knock the fire down, but unfortunately it got into the house next door and sustained a lot of damage over there. But yeah, this is unusual.
Are either of those other houses like a total loss, you think?
I would speculate the house to the east will probably be somewhere in that range. The house to the west, I believe, would be repairable.
It's super hot out. What impact is it having on the house?
Well, you see the big red truck, and you see all the chairs here. We take our firefighters' health and safety very seriously. So on a day like today, you might get 15, 20 minutes out of a firefighter, and then he or she needs to take a break and go into rehab. The Alina paramedics will check their health, make sure their blood pressure and heart rate and all that is okay. Give them water, of course, let them cool off. And then when they feel it's appropriate, they can go back for a second round of duty, if you will. But no, on a day like today, like any day, this day is more significant, but I mean, we rehab all the time for our firefighters' health and safety.
What is the current status of putting the fire out?
Well, they're just putting out the hot spots now. I mean, the fire is pretty much out, but it'll smolder like that because, again, everything ended up on the ground and there's fire underneath, so it'll take quite a while to get. What you see there will happen for a while. We'll be here for a while. But like I say, right now the key thing is the investigation has started and many people are involved, as I mentioned a minute ago, in trying to determine what actually happened here today.
What tactics are used when you come onto a scene like this when you could be talking about gas, when you could be talking about a whole variety of things?
Yeah, the thing that we would think about right away is the house that blew up, that's totaled. What we try to do is knock that fire down and keep it from spreading to the surrounding houses. That's what your thought process is.
And so is it just one adult male who was injured in this?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that just one injury?
Correct. In the house that exploded, there was an adult male that is currently in serious condition, as I indicated earlier. The house to the east that sustained a lot of damage, that individual got out okay with no injuries.
Was this man inside the house when it exploded?
Yes.
Okay.
He got out on his own.
He was able to get out. Can you describe sort of?
I don't know any more details. That he was in the house, he got out on his own, and his care was transferred to a line of paramedics, and then they transported him, as I said earlier.
How are the first responders doing? Any like smoke inhalation?
I have not heard of any yet. I mean, again, we are real careful with how we do rehab, and to the best of my knowledge, we haven't sustained any injuries that I'm aware of at this point.
Is there any part of the house where it seemed the explosion might have originated from?
Too early to tell.
Okay.
Too early to tell. Good question, but like I say, that's what they're working on right now.
When you say you'll be here for a while, what does that mean?
A couple hours maybe. It'll be a while. I mean, we stick around to assist the investigation team with whatever they need, so we'll be here until they're done. And again, we'll keep putting water on the pile over there, if you will. But again, because it's so much in one area, and be short of tearing it all apart, it'll be a while.
Was he living there by himself, you know?
Do you know any details about that?
That's still currently part of the investigation, which we're working on, is to try to determine who actually occupies the home, who lives in the home. So at this point, it's too soon in the investigation to actually tell.
You heard that as far away maybe as your police department could feel the explosion. Is that true?
I did hear that as well. I was at the police department. I did not feel it. But I was told by office staff that they felt something like something hit the roof of the police department. Yes.
Did you say there were 4 other fire departments on scene?
Correct. Fridley, Brooklyn Park, Spring Lake Park, Blaine, Mounds View, which is 1 department, and Anoka Champlin is the 4th. So 4 other fire departments assisted us today.
How many people is that then that you have on?
Coon Rapids probably had in the neighborhood of 20 of us, and then each of the departments I mentioned probably sent 4.
Is this a 2-story house or something? Or
I
multi-story?
I don't know what
Okay,
it was.
yeah, okay.
Anything else stand out about this as a particular challenge or tidbit?
No, I think it's that's why we bring in the experts. We have Centerpoint. Again, when you think explosion, I mean, there's a variety of things. Is it natural gas? Is it propane? Is it gasoline? There's a variety of things that'll cause stuff like this. But you want to make sure you have the local gas company involved to assist with their expertise. So that's why, like I say, Centerpoint, along with the other agencies I mentioned, are here to assist us in determining what happened.
How will it impact the rest of the neighborhood? I mean, is there
It's-
gas to be off for
No, on something like this, each home has its individual service from the street. So I don't know if you can see them, but they were out here where they were digging. They can dig down. It's typically a plastic line, and they can pinch that line off to the house if it can't be shut off at the meter due to damage. So it will not affect neighbors.
Is there anything with like a few trees that got burned or fell over or anything, or vegetation?
Okay.
Okay.
Don't know.
Okay.
when is the last time there was a full explosion?
I can't think of the last one. I've been here a long time, so I don't.
I've been here 18 years and I can't think of ever responding to one.
And I've only been here 41 years, and I don't remember the last one. So
41 with fire department?
anything else from anybody? For either one of us? All right. Yeah, the last we heard, he is in serious condition down at Hennepin County Medical Center. That's the last information we have.
Are you able to describe what the injuries were more?
I don't know all the details on that. Thank you all.
All right,
We're good?